This video is designed to give you an overview of the Kobe earthquake for your GCSE course. If you look at the red writing at the top of the page in your GCSE ebook, you will see that pupils need to be able to describe the causes of the earthquake, describe the short and long-term impacts, and you need to be able to categorize those in impacts on the people and impacts on the environment. You also need to be able to evaluate the management response, predictions before, immediately after, and in the long term. And remember, if it's an evaluate question, you need to write some sort of personal opinion when you're constructing your notes on this. Here's your background information. It's essential that you know the date and year and possibly the size or magnitude of the earthquake whenever you're talking about this in your examination. Here are the causes. You can see this part of your notes here, and this diagram is a really nice way of helping you understand the specific plate movement in this area. With regards to the impacts, you need to know the point, explain, expand of these impacts. Figures are really, really important throughout, and you need to be able to categorize those in relation to the red SIA guidance at the start. 90% figure, 150 fires, 5,500 people, again, all need to be categorized, 80% functional. Revision activity, make your own notes on these impacts. You must know the figures and they must be categorized with reference to the red SIA guidance. Here you can see the three aspects of the management response. You need to know the full point, explain, expand answers of these, and you need to be able to again categorize these in relation to what we had at the start. If we look at this example question, we can see here that the question is asking you to discuss an MEDC earthquake. You're being asked to evaluate the success of the precautions put in place before the earthquake happened, and it's saying 2 precautions. If we think about a simple plan for this answer, you will start by stating the case study. Precaution 1, point, explain, expand, and within that you'll have some sort of figure referring to it. Precaution 2, point, explain, expand with some sort of figure. Because it's an evaluate question, you'll need to finish off them with some sort of personal opinion in your answer. Here's the level 3 mark scheme. Saying here good descriptions of at least 2 precautions and discussion of how successful and some reference to their limitations. You need to have 2 specific facts and places related to the named earthquake for top level 3, and some judgment or conclusion is needed for full evaluation. So you can see how our plan meets the requirements of the top level 3 answer. Earthquake drills took place every 1st of September in Kobe. So there we have fact, figure, place, and we have the correct case study. This meant that people knew what to do when an earthquake happened, such as have kits ready with bucket or put out fires, torch and head protection to keep people safe. So that's your point, explain, expand with fact, figure, place. Second precaution, there are also buildings constructed to withstand earthquakes by having cross beams, springs and rubber pads. Second fact, figure, place, to absorb the shaking so that they did not collapse and kill people. However, despite these precautions, many buildings collapsed, 5,500 people died and 40,000 were injured. Again, fact, figure, place. Despite all their efforts, Japan had not been able to fully reduce the problems resulting from earthquakes. Final sentence underlined, personal opinion. Therefore, this meets the requirements of level 3 and is a 6 out of 6 answer.